Who says you need onion and garlic to make an incredibly flavorful paneer curry? This Paneer Lababdar is rich, creamy and flavorful. With just a few everyday ingredients and a simple method, you can have a restaurant-style paneer curry that's perfect for a comforting family dinner. So let's make it. First, we will make the gravy. For that, heat oil in a pan or kadai. If you prefer, you can add a teaspoon of butter to add more flavor. Once the oil is hot, add melon seeds and cashews. Saute them for 2 minutes or until slightly golden. Now, add the roughly chopped tomatoes and green chili. Mix well and cook for 2 to 3 minutes. Then, add salt, turmeric powder, Kashmiri red chili powder, coriander powder, cumin powder and garam masala. If you have no onion, no garlic kitchen king masala, you can use it instead of garam masala. Then add half a cup of water or as needed and mix well. Cook the tomato mixture until the tomatoes become completely soft and pulpy. Cooking the tomatoes longer removes their raw flavor and gives the gravy a deeper flavor. Now turn off the heat and let the mixture cool down. Transfer the tomato mixture to a blender jar. Blend until the gravy is completely smooth and creamy. If your blender cannot blend the mixture into a fine puree, I recommend straining the gravy through a fine sieve for a silky smooth texture. Transfer the gravy into the same pan and you do not need to add any oil or butter. Heat the gravy on medium heat and bring it to a gentle boil. Let the gravy simmer for 8 to 10 minutes, stirring frequently. The gravy will become thick and darker in color. Then add the paneer cubes and season with salt. Mix gently and cook for 2 to 3 minutes, but do not overcook the paneer. Now add milk or cream, sugar, kasuri methi and finely chopped coriander. Instead of milk or cream, you can add water to adjust the consistency. Let everything simmer gently for 1 to 2 minutes. Turn off the heat and Paneer Lababdar is ready. This is one of those recipes I make whenever I want something comforting without spending too much time in the kitchen. Even though it's made without onion and garlic, the gravy is rich and creamy. So if you enjoy this recipe, don't forget to like the video and subscribe for more no onion, no garlic recipes.